Finally, I'm back to GTA Online. As you can see, I'm rocking the old suit because it fits me better. I missed you too, Pavel, but sorry, I gotta run. I got some content to make. So, do you know what CBT stands for? Closed beta testing, a legend that Rockstar knows so little about, because they think they're too big and too successful for this balance nonsense, kinda like Devin Weston, the billionaire who betrayed the protagonist Rio because he's too rich to respect anyone. I don't know how you feel about this, but I think it's kinda ironic, and because of that, with the release of every update, there is an item that exists to shit on whatever is left from this game's balance, weapons like the explosive sniper, the up-en atomizer, the laser minigun, the orbital cannon, and vehicles like the Deluxe So, the Oppressor Mark II, the Kanjali tank, the RC tank, and last but not least, the Ocelot Pariah, a car in the sports class, is faster than all supercars, but all of this is just history now, because Rockstar did it again, by releasing not one, or two, but three cars that are way faster than the Pariah both in terms of lap times and top speed. The Calico GTF is one of them, and it is today's subject, so without further ado, let's jump into the review. First, the looks, and to be honest, I don't like how this car look. Of course I like the Celica, but not this particular Celica. The 5th gen is a rally monster, has pop-up headlights, and objectively more subtle than the 6th gen, which to be honest looks like it came out riced from the factory. And those front headlights look ugly as fuck. It still shares the taillights from the 5th gen, and that's the only nice part about it. 3 out of 10, second performance. On the other side of the spectrum, this is the car you want to buy not to turn heads in the car meets, but on the tracks and the streets. This car doesn't give a shit about balance, it has insane grip to the point of understeer, it has lowered suspension to make it go even faster, it also like bumps, just in case you want to be a floor-grinding curb-boosting twit. Not like there is anything wrong with that. Okay, there is, but I'm not going to tell you, but there is one more thing you need to keep in mind. I can almost swear to God that this is the only car in the game that grips so much it understeers like a bitch. Not at all what I was expecting from a GTA 5 vehicle, where all car oversteer so much you almost fear turning the analog all the way to the right or to the left. But since the Vector has better turning at the expense of lower top speed, is kind of fair trade. Third and most importantly, the price, at an almost identical price to Jester RR and the Vector being even cheaper, this is a solid value for the money you pay. Just don't expect to be turning heads in that thing, because in my honest opinion, it doesn't look that fast at all, and even the real-life car, while being so fast, it's not a supercar fast, not in a game like GTA 5. Well, enough ranting and let's turn this car into the rally machine it is supposed to be. And here she is, about to get down and dirty, of course because it's a rally car. So back in the early 70s, the Celica and the Supra was both in the same production line, and the Supra was just the souped-up version of the Celica, before it got its own production line. So basically the Celica was the inferior Supra. Fast forward to 1989, after much success in motorsport like Group B Rally and IMSA. The Celica got a new facelift and a new special edition model called the All-Track with lighter weight, better intercooler, and an ECU tune, bumping up the horsepower to 190 horsepower, and with the all-wheel drive model. It was the best candidate for the WRC. And that's why it won 3 times in a row from 92 to 95. And in 96 we got the Celica GT4, which managed to be both the ugliest and the coolest Celica ever. Seriously, this is the first car to use an anti-lag system. Just in case you don't know what anti-lag is. There you go. The Celica continued to assert dominance in motorsport, namely in Pikes Peak, with a record that waited 10 years until it was broken. And again in WRC before getting caught cheating by sabotaging the restrictor plate from the turbo, and the FIA was like, nope. And that's the story of the Celica. But Baron, wasn't there a 7th gen Celica? You know, the one featured in Need for Speed Underground? Yes, but I'm not going to talk about it. since it's kinda worth its own video. But how? This car is not in GTA 5, well, remember when I said that I will be covering more racing games as time goes on? Well, this plan hasn't changed. But until that happens, subscribe so you don't miss out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so I can bother you every week with my shitty content. And don't forget to stay healthy and hydrated, and one love.